Hey, it's me again, Vicky Marie, and I've literally just come on a live where I was talking about the Land Rover going into the school. And I was reading through the comments, not on that, on other videos, reading through my YouTube comments. And I want to say thank you to one of my subscribers that asked, who is the MP? She was commenting on the one of the videos I'd done about Nicola Bulley, the one about no further action. And she asked, who is the MP for St Michael's on Wyre? And guess who's the MP for St Michael's on Wyre? Ben Wallace. Ben Wallace. Now, if you're not very politically minded, maybe you don't know who Ben Wallace is, but the reason why this was a little bit of a bombshell for me was that Ben Wallace is a Conservative MP. He is currently the Secretary of State for Defence. But you may know who he is because he's been on the news a lot because of the war in Ukraine, etc. So he's quite, and he was even sort of a possible contender, for leader of the Conservative Party, in all these stupid leadership. We're on our third Conservative leader, I think, at the moment, aren't we, with Rishi Sunak? And they've all just been as bad as each other. He was one of the, he was sort of tipped to maybe be the Prime Minister, but he said that he spoke to his family about it, and they decided that he wasn't going to go forward to be the leader of the Conservative Party. So why is this important? Well, this is important because he's a very high profile MP. He's the Secretary of State for Defence. So he's someone to me, I wasn't even really thinking that I would write to the Member of Parliament there in that area, because I don't live in that area. But if you live in that area, if you're watching this and you live in that area, Ben Wallace is your MP that you need to speak to say you're not happy about the way this case has been conducted. And of course, the Commissioner for Police, Andrew Snowden, I'm going to find out all these contacts and write a letter or an email. There's the coroner. I'm going to put all the contacts in the description box. Now, let me show you a picture of Ben Wallace. So if you're, as I say, if you're not politically minded, you may not know who he is, but he is. Oh my God, I just can't believe it. He has not said anything about this or, the whole thing. So he's the MP for this constituency, and he hasn't mentioned it at all in any way. So he's probably just trying to sneak under the radar. He's probably, I hope nobody works out that I'm the MP for this area. This is him. There he is. Good old Ben Wallace. Oh, not that Ben. No, that's not him. It's this one. It's this one. Not the basketball player. That's not him. Yeah, Ben Wallace. He's one of these real sort of, considers himself real establishment, real old school, support. It really has surprised me, this. I didn't know that Ben Wallace was the MP for that area. So there you go. That's a little revelation. I tried to come back because I literally found that out just after I finished that brief live that I did earlier. I will mention it again tonight when I come on to do a live, which I was going to talk about the developments in the Susie Lamplugh case. But we'll talk about this as well. So Ben Wallace. So I'm going to put all the details in the description box of how you can contact either Ben Wallace, the MP for that area. I can't believe that I didn't know that. Andrew Snowden, the Commissioner for the police there in Lancashire. or the coroner. So I'm going to put all those emails in. It's up to you. I would recommend. I've sent letters so far to the coroner. I will be writing a letter to Ben Wallace. But the thing is, I'm not one of his constituents. So that makes it harder. If you're actually one of his constituents, but I'm not anybody's constituent in the UK because I live in Spain. But any of you that live in the UK, you write to your MP. That's what I've said before. Your MP is there to listen to you. So even if you're not actually in that area and that's not really your MP, it might be worth considering writing. I can give you, what's the word, a template of a letter to send if you're not sure what to say, just to express how you feel. Or if you want to write to Andrew Snowden, or if you want to write to Ben Wallace, especially if you are in that area, because gosh, he's kept very quiet about I don't know, when something big happens in your area as an MP, wouldn't you have something to say about it? Then, of course, is the Secretary of State herself, Suella.braverman. She did at least probably she did make a comment about it, didn't she, when it all first happened, that she wasn't happy with the police, the way that they dealt with the case. She's another one that I'll put in. So all those, Suella.braverman might be another possibility. If you want to, if you feel aggrieved, and to me, the more contact that these are the people that can do something about it. On YouTube, obviously, I can always keep it alive and speak about it and say that I don't feel that it's been dealt with very well. Whatever the truth is, I just don't understand why there's this resistance. Is it because they're saying, look, this is it, this is what's happened? But we know this is not what's happened because there's too many discrepancies. So, and then they just get defensive about it, instead of sitting down and say, look, let's talk about these discrepancies, or let's, put all these rumours to rest. They don't. So, okay. So thank you, Irene, who is one of my subscribers, who actually asked me that question, who is the MP for that area? And I thought, I wonder who the MP is for that area. And there you go. It's Ben Wallace, Secretary of Defence. So that's it. My rant over again. Another rant. I'm ranting a lot lately, but anyway, hopefully something will come out. I think people just want to feel that it's been investigated properly, don't they? Tie up all these loose ends. And especially the people that live in that area who still want to go and walk. But it doesn't matter where you walk your dog. That situation that's happened then, the fact that it doesn't feel resolved, will have affected a lot of people and made them think twice in lonely areas. Even though it doesn't seem to me that was that much of a lonely area. There seemed to be a lot of people around. It's just nobody was there when anything happened. Anyway, let's not go into all that again. So thank you. Okay, so see you tonight, and may your God go with you. Bye.